Hi everybody, welcome to ASL. Before we get going in your lesson, let's talk about something that's very important to this class, and that's recording requirements. You're going to be submitting videos of yourself signing throughout every lesson of this course. And so it's important that you follow the procedures very precisely so that you don't have to resubmit later because your teacher couldn't understand you. So the first and foremost, number one most important thing is sign space. Sign space is the area in which you will be signing in. So if you want to imagine it, think of it like a big square. Everything from your belly button to your forehead should be in sign space. If all of this is not on camera, it's going to make your signing hard to understand and it may cut off some of your signs. For instance, this is great sign space. You can see my forehead, you can see my belly button, and anything I sign off to the sides, great. But if I step too close to you, I'm now off camera. You can't see signs that happen up here. You probably can't see signs that are happening down here. And if I'm too far to the left and right, my hands are cut off. So you want to make sure that you are in sign space. The second thing you need to make sure that you do when you are recording is have face clarity. Meaning I should be able to see your whole face clearly in screen. This is important because we use our face in sign language to show our grammar structure. You're going to be raising your eyebrows, you're going to be lowering your eyebrows, you're going to be puffing your cheeks out, things like that throughout this course. And if anything is on your face to obstruct that, it's going to make your signing hard to understand. So when you do recordings, if you've got hats on, if you've got long bangs, anything that's going to cover your forehead, push it out of the way, turn the cap around, take it off temporarily if you can to do the recording. And then once the recording is finished, you can put everything back on how it was. No problem. Rule number 3 is you cannot be eating or chewing gum while you're recording. Again, you're going to use your face and your mouth to show grammar. You're going to do things like or anything like that. And if you're chewing things, it's going to mess up your facial grammar. So please don't be eating anything or chewing gum at all when you're recording. Rule 4 is when you're recording, you cannot pause the video midway through to collect your thoughts. All of our recordings are set up in such a way that you will have the opportunity to jot out your thoughts, practice signing to yourselves before you actually have to make the recording. So what we don't want to see is we don't want to see sign, 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 jump, pause. Sign, 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 jump, pause all of a sudden. Okay, it should be one fluid, seamless recording from start to finish. Now that does not mean that you can't stop, collect your thoughts for a second, maybe look back over at your assignment sheet where you wrote out what you want to say. All of that's fine, but the teacher should see that because it helps with the fluidity. It helps us see that you can sign from start to finish without having these weird jump cuts in the middle. And then the last one, and this kind of ties back to sign space as being probably one of the most important things, is lighting. Now, when you record, you need to make sure you are in a well-lit room like this, but not like this or this. This is too dark. You're going to be unable to be seen, so we want to make sure all of our lights are on so that you're clear as crystal. You don't want to have a light source behind you. Notice I've got a plain backdrop. We don't expect this from you, but we don't want a light source behind you. No lamps, no open windows. If you sit in front of a window, that's okay, but close the blinds so that it's solid. Because if you have light coming in from behind, it makes you look like a shadow on the screen. And we had several pictures that demonstrated that in the e-textbook as well. You also don't want to have flashing lights, and you don't want anything that gives off weird color lights. No purples, reds, greens, nothing that's crazy colors. Just normal, natural lighting coming at you, not from behind you. And that does it for our recording rules. Make sure you follow these 5 rules every time you do a recording and you'll be great. Thank you. Bye.